Hello and welcome everyone. Thank you very much for tuning in for our instant match reaction of Liverpool versus Arsenal. We got beat 2-1, but it was a very contrasting game. Mistakes cost Liverpool at the early stages, everyone. Want to know your thoughts and opinions? Get them in the comment section below, and we'll be reading out every single one of them as well. Really appreciate every single one of you for jumping on the live stream. And we will have a video tomorrow. We'll try and get Ray from the lads from the Arsenal channel pre-match show are done anyway. Cracking lads. I will be getting that on the channel tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. And if you're new around here, make sure you do hit that subscribe button, put your bell notification on as well, so when we do go live with the content anyway. But everyone, I don't want to be too negative, really. I know it's so easy, instant match reactions, to really look at the negatives. Yeah, two very sloppy goals cost Liverpool tonight, but Arsenal only had 2 shots on target in the whole entirety of that game. I know two very sloppy lapses of concentration, but yeah, I don't want to be focusing on that. The amazing season Liverpool have had this season. Don't get me wrong, we haven't hit the points total and the point tally that we wanted, over 100 odd points, but don't let that take away from what the lads have done over the last 9 months in securing our 19th league title. Liverpool dominated this game, everyone. Liverpool came to possessional play, shots on target. We had 19 shots to Arsenal's 2 on target, and Liverpool had registered 6 shots on target to Arsenal's 2 shots. Liverpool dominated possession-wise, registering 67% to Arsenal's 33%. And football is a very fickle game. It's quite simple, really, in terms of that. The chances and the opportunities Liverpool registered tonight, it was like that against Burnley last game. We played very well against Burnley, but a very solid defensive display by Sean Dyche's side anyway. Arsenal, I think that's their first victory over Liverpool in about 5 years anyway. I've just seen Virgil van Dijk's post-match as well. Everyone, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below in terms of Virgil van Dijk's performance tonight. But even he said, he held up his hands in the post-match for Sky tonight, and he said, yeah, I made mistakes. Everyone's human. And I think Liverpool are their own enemy, really, in terms of the performances in which we've been playing and the high level and the standard of which this team has been playing at. We've won the league, and there was always going to be a drop-off in terms of whatever competition, if you ever played it as a kid or whatnot. If you know that you've won something, the performance levels, you don't need a psychologist to really explain that, but it's so obvious that the drop-off in quality, it was always going to happen. I know it's hard for us to watch the last 2 performances anyway. We played very well against, but teams at the bottom, like Chelsea, we're going to be playing in next week anyway. They're fighting for top 4 place. Arsenal, they're fighting for a European spot anyway. I think it might be a Europa League spot anyway, but they're still fighting. So, and Burnley, Sean Dyche, not a manager to really let go of the players anyway. But thank you very much, everyone. Let's get to Sean's comments as well, everyone. Thank you very much, absolute legends. Let's be honest, we have been shot since the restart. This is actually anticlimactic. Now just want to delete and it to be over. Shane, nice one for your comment, mate. I don't think we want to delete this season, mate, anyway, but I understand your comments on the last 2 performances not really being up to scratch in terms of Liverpool's. And is there any new gunners out there anyway? Fair play to Arsenal. I think this is, really appreciate every single one of you, everyone that's watching the content anyway. We'll try and get Ray on. How you doing here? But yeah, nice one, mate. I'll feature your comment in a little second. But everyone, get your comments in. It's absolutely mad. But based off the Arsenal performance tonight, I think when I spoke to the lads from to Ray and the lads from the Arsenal channel, we were talking about the headers, and I said a bit about Virgil van Dijk in the pre-match show. Liverpool, last couple of weeks, we've had those headers in our game, and I think Klopp's will come out and won't say it publicly, but he'll say behind closed doors. He's not been very impressed with the slight headers that are slightly creeping into Liverpool's game. I know we've talked about the foot being off the gas anyway in terms of quality, but I expected this. I thought it'd come from the likes of David Luiz or Granit Xhaka anyway, but Granit Xhaka played very well tonight. Today, anyway, he got taken off in the second half. Really, I felt he had a fantastic game. Arsenal, it was a very professional performance from them, something that I've not seen in a very long time from an Arsenal squad, especially against the Liverpool side anyway. So fair credit has to go to Arsenal. They took their opportunities. I've riddled out the stats anyway. They had 2 shots on target, but that's football. The one big stat that is most important is the scoreline, and Liverpool really couldn't quite get it over the line tonight. But Liverpool, Minamino, I want to shout out, and Bobby Firmino as well, everyone, before we get to all your comments. I felt Bobby Firmino tonight had a fantastic game, especially in that first half performance. I know when you watch the lad, David Luiz was running scared in terms of Bobby was dropping in deep, doing as usual. But I felt tonight, especially on his first half performance, I know he didn't get quite a goal anyway, but Bobby hit the post and is tired in work. And it was 12 minutes in. Martinez, the Argentinian goalkeeper for Arsenal, Bobby closing him down, and that could have been a completely different game anyway. If Bobby puts that in the back of the net, Martinez very, very slow in terms of his distribution, but Bobby got the foot in, just nicked off the post anyway. But I felt Bobby and Minamino, I know he's not had a lot of stuff to do when he's come on anyway, but tonight I was very impressed. He had a quick snapshot, really. Really, I've been very impressed. So it'll be interesting to see how well he performs next season anyway. Really. Hi, Jack. Hi, boy. It's a big game for your lads at Leicester anyway. I think you'd be hoping that Liverpool do you a little favour against Chelsea come the end of the season, mate. Original Gunner. I may be a Gunner, but commiserations for the result, you lot. Still 90 plus points is still great, and you're a fantastic team anyway. Original Gunner, nice one, mate. I think you come from Ray's channel. We do appreciate those nice comments, mate. But fair play to you. So you played fantastic tonight. Took your opportunities. I think that's something that you have not said over the last couple of weeks anyway. But I think if you keep the faith and get behind Mikel Arteta, I think he's going to be a fantastic manager for your football club. It's just about believing in his vision, and it's not going to happen overnight. But I think I've seen Arteta's interview after the game just then before we come on live. He talked about the attitude. Really, was very much there, and I think you could see that from tonight. Liverpool's attitude before we got Alisson and Virgil van Dijk, bit cagey at the back, but it's got to be a change in attitude in those Arsenal players. There's a couple of Arsenal players definitely there, mate. Original Gunner, let me know in the comment section below, mate, that you feel that won't be there, but they're there and they're doing the job. And Arteta said after the game, Arsenal are quite a while off Liverpool in terms of competing for titles, but it's going to be a process. You bring players in, take players out of the football club anyway, but it's a building blocks every single season, every single month, really. And I think if you continue believing in the manager and get a couple of decent transfers in, got a couple of great, fantastic young players. Saka tonight, I think he's Arsenal's leading assistant maker in the team this season. For a very young lad, that says everything about him, everything about what you want to know about that lads. Martinelli, the Argentinian anyway, absolutely love him as a player. The Capital One game that we had against you at Anfield this season, he very much stood out, mate. But I really do appreciate your comment, mate, and fair play to your lads for getting all 3 points. Could have done with a big Wesley Morgan clearance tonight. Hoofball. Nice one, mate. Yeah, it was. But yeah, it's very uncharacteristic by Virgil van Dijk, I think. As I said at the top of the show, in his post-match, he held his hands up. It's ridiculous that Liverpool have not come out of this with at least a point, but that's football. Football's a funny game anyway, and I don't want to be too down on the results anyway, because it's been a phenomenal season this season, mate. Actually, but yeah, do you think you could do with more depth, mate? Definitely, there's always room to improve. Obviously, the likes of Barcelona in the past, likes of Real Madrid, they've always looked to improve. Every squad in world football looks to improve. I think in terms of this players to come off the bench, I think you can definitely analyse that and look to, but it will come at a price. It's not going to be, there's not many players in world football that would come very cheap, or they would at least require at least a good piece of war chest, really, to improve. And it's if players would be happy to come to Liverpool and sit on the bench. Liverpool, I look at Liverpool's midfield now, and you could slightly improve that. But you've got Naby Keita to come through, and anyway, he tonight fully impressed me yet again. I'd be interested to see how he does next season. But Naby, phenomenal performance. I know he didn't have a lot of game time tonight, but his improvements in his games have been massively improved. But nice one, Mayfield comments. It's from North Red. Look, not going to go nuts. Records, question mark. So what's the only thing I will say is that we have so much possession in and around the opposition box. A lethal hitman would capitalise a Fowler type player. North Red, spot on there, mate. And I think that follows on from Boyer perfectly, mate. I think we'll talk about that in the summer anyway. Transfer window is round the corner anyway. Might be even open now. But you're spot on there, North. I think on another night, on another day, on another planet, that game would have finished 5-2 to Liverpool. But Liverpool created a lot of chances, a lot of great opportunities. Salah, I think he had a very hit and miss game tonight. Mane played fantastic. I think there was one player that was going to try and do something with either Andy Robinson going down that left-hand flank. Liverpool's goal was absolutely superb, sublime, lovely bit of football. One of the best goals we've seen in the previous weeks anyway, going down that left-hand side. Lovely build-up play, and it was a lovely goal by the lads anyway, but phenomenal finish. But you spot on there, North. Definitely makes North. We will improve in the summer. It'll just be interesting to see who we do bring in and bring out anyway. One second, everyone. Anyone still watching the Prem? Thought it had finished there. Zuki, there we go, mate. Nice one, everyone. Really do appreciate all your comments. Zuki, anyone still watching the Prem? Thought it was finished ages ago. Nice. Well, hope you're having a lovely night, mate. Zuki, let me know after in later comments anyway, who stood out for you tonight, mate, and every single one of you. I know it's in the heat of post-match reactions. I think everyone we're disappointed. It's not nice to see Liverpool lose football games, but it's very rare that does happen. And Liverpool dominated the football tonight, played very well, but Arsenal took their chances. That's happening. There you go, mate. Rich, we're going to do a lot, dominate shots and possession-wise. Just those two mistakes cost you. We actually defended well for once. We both had our sloppy moments, but we both had class moments. The build-up for Mane's goal. Rich, we're going to spot on there, mate. Yeah, it's carbon copy of Arsenal of old, mate. You're spot on. We do tend to keep a lot of possession, and we have been clinical majority of this season, the 9 months anyway. Tonight, we couldn't hit the back of the net, apart from obviously Mane's goal in 20 minutes in anyway. But fair credit has to go to your lot, mate. You're spot on with your comment there. You defended very well. I know Liverpool dominated possession, but considering that you got David Luiz in centre back anyway, I felt you played very well. Rob Holding, I've not seen a lot of the lad play this season. Don't know how well he played, but tonight I think he had a very solid game anyway, considering the lads that you've got at the back anyway. Kieran Tierney, absolutely phenomenal player. I think you've got in a couple of more years, hopefully Robbo and Tierney are fighting to being the best left backs in world football anyway, because I really do rate Tierney. A fantastic addition. He's got the character in which you need at Arsenal. Anyway, this from Shane. Naby Keita, Minamino, Broadenmore in the 15 to 20 minutes, and they were on in Bobby and Alex on Chamberlain. Played fantastic, Naby and Minamino, mate. Shane, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Everyone, let me know your thoughts. Do you see Minamino playing a lot more possession? I think Minamino, as I mentioned before, hugely impressive when he did come on. He had that one opportunity, the left-hand side of Arsenal box anyway, come in, had a little shot away anyway. And I think come the end of the end of the season. I think he will be getting a lot. I know there's like 2 more games left anyway. But come the end of next season, I think Minamino will play a big part to Liverpool in the coming seasons anyway. It was thingies. I just want the trophy now, Dave. Everyone, if you've not seen it, I think the Liverpool are looking like, I think they're doing some work in terms of the trophy presentation, and I think it will be absolutely beautiful. The trophy lift anyway. If you're not seeing it on Twitter, go and head it out and check it out anyway. In terms of the work and which is happening at Anfield, it's very interesting in terms of the trophy presentation. Obviously, fans not being there, so the club and that are going to make it a very special occasion. The dugout. Hi, Anthony. How are you doing? Nice one, mate, for coming on. Should Trent have had a red card? But yeah, I think every tackle, don't get me wrong, I think there was an Arsenal lad anyway, an Arsenal player that got booked. I've forgotten the lad's name anyway. Nketiah, was it? That got sent off last game for a similar tackle. But the freeze frame made it look bad. Football's a contact sport, mate. But yeah, but I think for me, personally, I don't think it was a red card. 50-50 anyway. I don't think there was any malice in the tackle anyway. Doug has said he was lucky anyway. No, that's a banner. Robinson was class. Holding looked good, especially since he's come back from a huge injury. Yeah, spot on there, mate. I was hugely impressed anyway. Tierney will be at City next year. Brendan and Tierney reunion. Yeah, I don't know. I was impressed. Shane, I was impressed by Minamino. I think he was going to be a very good signing for us, but we need the clinical number 9, giving Brewster a chance next season. Shane, spot on there, mate. I think we can definitely do it. A couple of videos anyway in the lead up to the transfer window. What young players? Harry Wilson, he's been playing very well at Bournemouth anyway this season. Will he come back to Liverpool? Will they sell him? I think Liverpool will get rid of him. But Ryan Brewster, you're spot on there, Shane, in terms of his performance level, really. Will he be coming in and improving? I think he will. Am I right? No, Fred. Am I right in thinking Elliott can get a Premier League? Am I right in thinking young Elliott can't get a Premier League winners medal? Medals wise, no, Fred. I think he's had at least 3 to 4 appearances, mate. I know you think you need 5 appearances anyway. I don't know what it is with these people in the chat anyway, so apologies. Mods anyway, if you see anyone, just ban them anyway. It's bloody annoying. You need people coming in. Everyone, let me know in the comment section below. I will ban every single one of them. That is disrespecting people in the chat. Apologise in that, but I will be banning every single one of them. Yeah. Doug, I will be making you a mod after the stream, mate. Apologies. I don't know why you're not a mod anyway. But I will change that after the show. 1 second, I'm making a mod now. But yeah, apologies. I will be banning every single one of those silly people in the comment section below. But Shane is very impressive with me and Mono. But we're ending it there anyway. Apologies, everyone. People in the comment section being very disrespectful. Liz, if you can you just ban anyone? We've had a lovely night, Liz. Apologies, but ban anyone in the comment section below that you deem to be inappropriate, and you've got my full backing because it's really annoying. And just ban them, Liz, straight away if you can, please. But yeah, it's been a very disappointing performance tonight, Reds. I know we dominated, but we go again. And Liverpool, we've got Chelsea coming up anyway, and Newcastle to end the season anyway. But a phenomenal performance by Arsenal. Let's not take away from their performance. Lacazette and Reece Nelson. Boys, everyone always get the hiccups. But Arsenal took their chances tonight. I'll see you tomorrow. I get Ray from the Arsenal fan channel anyway. Can't wait to get him on tomorrow's show. And I cannot wait for this. But yeah, Doug, speak soon anyway. When you go live at the same time, though. Oh, Connor, I didn't even chat, mate. Apologies. But I will try and get a couple of you lads on tomorrow anyway for our live. Well, I'll try and do a live stream anyway, and I'll make every single one of these couple of mods anyway. So do ban those silly people in the comment section below. But everyone, have a quality rest of your night. Liverpool, we've won the championship the Premier League anyway, the Premier League this season. I know off the back of a bad performance anyway. Well, not a bad performance, but a very disappointing scoreline. But Liverpool, 19 league titles. Can't be very disappointed about that. But we'll go again. And cannot wait for this. Everyone, have a quality rest of your night. And have a lovely rest of your night. And we'll see you tomorrow for live stream. See you later, Reds. You'll never walk alone.